We're now a month or so into the school year. Kids are just starting to get into the swing of things when it comes to learning. And making sure they're comfortable is critical because some students are at risk of falling behind. Let's look at the challenges they face when it comes to reading. The latest numbers from a national government report card show roughly 2/3 of fourth graders in the U.S. read below grade level. The numbers for Kansas and Missouri are slightly worse than the national average at 70% and 69% respectively. Here at home, a nonprofit group called Lead to Read KC is working to help bring those numbers down. Lead to Read is in 70 schools across the metro, partnering volunteers with kids who need to work on their reading skills. That means marked improvements in grammar, reading comprehension, and overall confidence for many students.
Opening a book and reading just opens their imagination to what is possible and what is out there in the world.
Studies have shown students who can't read by the third grade are 4 times as likely to drop out of high school. It's why KMBC 9 Cares for Kids is partnering with Lead to Read KC this month to help hundreds of students in our area. Ria LeGrand is Lead to Read's executive director. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Cody. Thanks so much for having us.
No problem. You know, the numbers don't lie. This is a major issue nationwide and in our 2 states. Tell us about the scope of the problem here at home.
The scope of the problem has been an issue for a while and has actually gotten worse after COVID. And so here we work at Lead to Read Kansas City across state lines, and respectively about 1 in 5 kiddos are on grade level in 3rd grade. And that means at the end of 3rd grade, kiddos actually stop learning how to read and start reading to learn. And so if by the end of 3rd grade they're not already proficient readers, they really have a hard time ahead of them in school.
Yeah, as we said, there's a real ripple effect, right, to
Absolutely.
illiteracy, especially if it's not addressed at a young age.
Absolutely.
What other problems does this create in our community?
Oh my gosh, I mean, reading is a cornerstone to everything, right? If you go to a restaurant, you read to see what you want. You apply for a job, you need to read. When you get that job, you have to read a lot in order to do that well. But also, reading, you know, is a human right. Picking up a good book, being lost in its pages, that's something that should be afforded to every Kansas Citian. And so it draws down the quality of life as well as one's life choices if they aren't strong readers.
Right, it's so important to set them up for success. So tell me about that. How does Lead to Read KC work?
Yeah, so Lead to Read Kansas City is really excited to be in the gap between being proficient reading city and not, and we do 4 main things. The biggest thing I think you started to talk about at the start was that we pair up reading mentors with kiddos across the city in 1st through 3rd grade. So what that means is someone says, you know what, once a week on my lunch break, I can go and read to a kid. It takes 30 minutes, somebody volunteers their time, they go into a classroom, they see their reading buddy, they sit down and they enjoy a good book together. Studies show that that really brings up students' confidence. Just hearing a really proficient reader also helps say, oh, that's what it sounds like. So that's the first thing we do. We also do tutoring virtually in about 28 schools across the metro. We do that 3 times a week. We also give out 34,000 books a year. We are at 70 locations across the Kansas City metro where coffee shops, laundromats, and kind of everything in between where kids can go in, see books that are exciting to them and say, you know what, I'm going to bring that home and read that. And then finally, we highlight local authors. We every year have about 4 authors that have wrote children's books, and we bring them to schools that they can share their books and show kiddos not only can you be a great reader, but one day you could be an author too.
So important to meet kids and families where they are, as you said, out in the community. What is it like when you see that spark in their eye? And they say, oh my gosh, I get this now.
Yeah, I mean, both like from the standpoint of the executive director, but also just as a mom, when you see a child that can open a book and grasp what's happening, whether it's like learning about dinosaurs or Harry Potter or anything in between, you see their confidence in who they are grow. And you also see like empowerment come to them is, oh, you know what? I don't have to rely on you anymore to tell me about dinosaurs because mom, maybe you're not as interested as me. I can now read this on my own. And so we see that spark of joy. And I'll say too, with our reading and mentoring program, when you have adults that are beyond like your mom, because I have to care about how you're doing in school, or your teacher, when you see that someone in the community cares that you are a reader, that changes your own investment too. It's a motivation for our students when the Kansas City community comes alongside them and says, you matter, your reading matters, and I'm going to come at least once a week and see you.
It's amazing impact that you and your volunteers are having in our community.
Yeah.
Ria LeGrand, thank you so much for spelling out your mission, and,
Yeah.
and we're glad that we're partnering with you. In fact, KMBC 9 Cares for Kids is a proud partner of Lead to Read KC all month long. Our goal is to get a new book in the hands of 1,000 local kids. To donate or to take part, become a volunteer. We have the info for you. Log on to kmbc.com/community or scan this QR code here on your screen. A $15 donation covers the cost of one book, but honestly, any amount you can give truly makes a difference. And thank you for your generosity.